Yes, people, welcome back to the Kop TV's Hot Kopics, the weekly podcast with myself and the main fella, Freestyle DM, aka Doyle, lads, aka Doyle.
What mate, I doing?
Who's that?
Don't know, lads. Just
You love that one.
yeah, I
You were
do.
doing it the
Boss,
other night,
hey, comment below and tell me how good my southern accent
tell you
is.
what,
Yeah,
you played well on Wednesday night. We had we
yeah.
played 8-a-side.
Yeah, it's a
And
brilliant
we had
game,
four
innit?
lads with us.
Yeah,
Shout
Heafy.
out Fitzy, who's just got married at the weekend. I was there. I was the host of the wedding. Big up to him.
Congrats.
But I reckon between you and Heafy, man of the match. And,
We've done
and
all
Heafy
right.
listens to this pod.
Yeah, he does.
So
Yeah.
it'll be smiling
Shout out
when he
you, by
sees
the way,
this.
because he was fantastic.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Imperious
Just a
he
great
was.
lad, to be honest.
Come play for Liverpool, lad. Honestly, he's that good.
Yeah, centre back.
It was a good game though. Got a
Really
hat
good
trick, by
game.
the way. Yeah. Gilly threw me on the left wing because he was like, lad, just go over there so I can ping it every 2 seconds to you, lad. And he did. And I got some
worked.
goals as a result. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Live shows are different, aren't they? I'm
I
not
love
used to
live
doing these
shows,
live
it's
ones.
great.
You're going to see me mess up a little bit.
A little
yeah.
bit. There's no
How many accents
stop
am I gonna
us, let's just do that bit again.
Yeah, no, yeah, not that.
Right, as you can see from the screen and the graphics that we have got loaded up, I am so excited. I can barely hold my excitement because I am heading to Hong Kong on Wednesday to join up with the squads, with Danny Slot, with Hugo Ekitike. I can't wait to see the old fellas.
He's going to be there. He's not
going
going to be there.
Pronounce that next season. Yeah, he'll be there. So I'm heading to Hong Kong for the Hong Kong Football Festival, and as you can see on the screen, it's Liverpool versus AC Milan, potentially the best European Cup final there's ever been, and an argument to say
Well,
one of the
potentially.
worst
It was.
European Cup final. Well, yeah, it is.
It's
It
the
is.
best European
And
final
the
ever.
North London derbies out there. So AFTV, Expressions, they're all going out there as well. And we're not just playing anywhere, right? We're playing at the Kai Tak Sports Park, Hong Kong's massive new sports and entertainment hub. It's the National Stadium. It's unbelievable.
So it's a modern one.
It's a very, very entertaining stadium.
Intrigued to see what it's like.
Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Milan are all smashing out there for pre-season, getting the minutes in the legs, ready for the season. On Asia's biggest stage for the matches. The training sessions will be open to fans, so I'll be at the training sessions, I'll be at the press conference, I'll be at the game itself, fan camps. I might even try and do some touristy bits as well if I've got a few hours free. I might get out there, see a few skyscrapers, go
If I
to
was
the
there,
beach,
lad.
food and drink, all that stuff.
If I was there, I'd just be filming Verts on the training sessions the
don't
whole
worry,
time.
I
lad.
will be.
Zoomed in.
So it's a 50,000 seater stadium. The roof literally closes when it rains, and right now in Hong Kong, it's raining. Right, so I'm taking my waterproofs out there for sure. But the whole thing glows up as well. It's like a real spectacle. It's going to be quite impressive to see. So whether you're cheering from the stands or whether you're soaking up the atmosphere from back in the UK like Doyle, this is the football event this summer that you cannot miss. The city is so big. It's such a vast city as well, Hong Kong. A city I've never been to, but I'm so excited to go there. It's perfect for fans travelling all over the world to get there and enjoy the sport.
It's a unique place, isn't it?
Amazing skyline. You know me, I love a skyscraper.
You know what you need to do?
Go on.
I thought about this myself because if I was there, I'd be looking for one of the best football rooftop pitches that you can get. There'll be a lot of rooftop pitches there that are really belter, lads. If I was there, I'd be doing me around the Wales and that on there, mate, because they'll be sick.
I'll get you some content up there. I'm taking my boots in case Arnia needs
Taking the
I'm
breads,
taking
lad.
my whole tracksuit, actually.
Yes.
And just see if...
Just slip into training, lad, and just go, I'm the new
Start
shining,
bopping
lad.
it about. Who's
Talking
this
about.
fella? He's a bit... Yeah. Anyway, so Liverpool fans in Asia, in Hong Kong, join me at the Hong Kong Football Festival. I'll be there from Wednesday to Sunday, and if you can't make it, don't worry, Doyle, because much like yourself, you can watch the Kop TV and find out. We're doing vlogs, match previews, fan cams. We're doing just training session. I'm just commentating on the whole training session.
We're up
See
there now,
who's
aren't
there.
we? The channel's doing,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
doing
we're
all
doing
right
good
now, so
stuff.
we get to go to these places and bring you content that you want to see, and this is an exciting one. Like, I'm not going myself, but I'm super excited for him. Hong Kong's one of them places that everyone sort of wants to tick off in the bucket list.
Yeah.
And not only that, when you get to visit somewhere and watch your beloved Liverpool,
Makes sense to go,
it
right?
doesn't do it.
So
You know
we've
what I mean?
got a little a link in the description, discoverhongkong.com. If you want to find more about the football festival, we're going to be doing collab posts as well with Discover Hong Kong whilst we're out there. The Redmen TV are out there, the Anfield Rap are out there. So it feels like, you know,
The serious
we're all
boys are there.
together. The big dogs are out there. So hashtag Discover Hong Kong. Next stop, Kai Tak. In a Scouse accent.
Yeah.
Why not?
Kaita.
So I cannot wait, man. I'm going on Wednesday from Manny. Speaking of Manny, I was in Manny last night for a lot longer than I wanted to be because there was a lot of traffic coming out of Oasis last night. I know you're not a
Oasis.
big Oasis fan.
Hey, just tell me now in the comments, right? I don't really like Oasis. They don't do it for me. Stone Roses, however,
Stone Roses,
fantastic
unbelievable.
musicians, and you can let me know who you think's better because it's definitely Stone Roses. And if you say otherwise, then don't
In
comment.
your opinion. But listen, man, it was unreal. just on a separate note from the football, because we are going to be speaking about Hugo and Isak and all the other bits and bobs.
Did you ask them about the 115 charges, or?
Didn't want to hear it. There was a lot of City fans. There's a lot of Scousers there yesterday. A lot of Scousers there yesterday.
It's Northern music, innit? Like, I get it. I understand why people like them.
And they copied the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah. What? Oasis copied all the Beatles stuff. Didn't they?
You know what I mean.
So, but I have to say, watching them two come out on stage arm in arm was like a music moment for me, and I've waited 17 years for that. So, and I was at a wedding, Fitzy's wedding.
Yeah.
That was excellent. What did you do at the weekend?
I was with my ma.
Your mum was down, wasn't she?
And that, looking after it, being a good son.
You are a very good son. You're the best son.
Thank
you are. I love you. You're just,
I love you too.
Yeah. So
we're live.
We are live. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Smash that like button. Get them likes up, by the way. 260 have just come in straight away, and we're on 30 likes.
260 people watching?
Right off
Imagine
the bat.
there was 260 people in this room right now with us.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
There's absolutely no one.
Yeah, there isn't. Just Hass
just
giving us crap
chatting rubbish out the back. Probably not even concentrating. So yes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because trust me, as you can see on the screen, it's the time to start subscribing to the Kop TV, because we're off to Hong Kong to watch Liverpool play AC Milan. Right. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Luka Modric out there as well. Just one of those
he plays for AC Milan now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
How is he still going?
39.
Insane.
And we'll do a match preview all about that. We've got lads there from Canada in the chat right now. Oasis, overrated as F, says Sam. Unsure about Ekitike. We'll get into that, says Dr. Dan. Apparently, Juventus have entered the race to sign Nunes, says Ajmal.
That would be good. You want to get rid of Vlahovic?
Big up T-Boy says that Hong Kong Kop TV logo is class. It is class,
isn't it? Proper boss.
Proper sick.
Yeah. Who made that?
James made that. Or Stan. I actually can't confirm. Who made that logo, Has? Is it Stan? I think it was James. I'm going to give James the credit, because that's who I'm travelling out there with. So big him up. Got watchers now from Australia. We've got South Africa in the chat as well. And Stoke-on-Trent. So international, really. Not too far away from Liverpool. Speaking of Stoke, we smoked them 5-0 yesterday. Darwin Núñez scored a hat-trick in 22 minutes with his skinhead.
And they were deadly finishes as well. They were, I'll say deadly
a lot of them were tapping.
Third goal, yeah, but still, where he wants to be. I've seen him miss them, bro. Yeah. They're the ones that he misses. He scores
what
the other ones.
What is he doing to us emotionally here? Because he looks like he's a beautiful man.
Have you seen that? Skinhead. Yeah, he's got.
He scored 34 goals last time he got a skinhead.
I am of the man that when a player gets a skinhead, what they're looking to do is lock in. Yeah, they're getting rid of all the frilliness and doing their hair and that. They're just getting a skinhead and going, right, I'm going to get my head on every single ball. I'm going to knuckle down.
Martin
and just get ready. But having said that, right? Martin Skirtle.
Gary McAllister. Oh no, he's just bold. Big him up though, legend.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? It doesn't necessarily mean I want to go, yeah, let's just keep him now. But he was decent. Yeah, he was good. But most importantly, lad, Rio and Wirtz, both of them were insane, lad. Rio scored a goal. Wirtz,
couple deflections, but nice.
It's fine, lad. He's where he should be, and he's playing interlink and play with Wirtz and whoever else. I think it was Curtis Jones.
Yeah, that was nice.
But my mate said this. Shardy said it earlier today, and I've seen it on the messages. Wirtz is so calm, so chilled, lad.
Pops it around, doesn't he?
But he's also gliding past three players while he's chilled.
And he also starts really deep on the counter and ends up right outside the box when we're ready to shoot or score.
I don't think I've been as excited for any signing that we've ever got. Ever.
Did you see what? Maybe apart from Thiago?
No, lads. Honestly, really? I knew Thiago was all about. He's a beautiful footballer, but he wasn't one of them that carries the ball up the pitch and goes past three players.
He was
brilliant,
step over and beat him, man.
Absolutely wonderful. One of the best footballers I've ever seen. But there's just something about this Wirtz. He's special.
Did you see Salah kind of giving him I think Salah is like, wow, look at this guy who I'm playing with. Lucas Stevenson as well. Did you see what he said?
Nah.
He said from what he's seen of Wirtz in training, he goes, I've never seen anything like it.
He's different.
Lucas Stevenson
said that. I haven't said that though. I've seen already comparisons in the way that he receives a football to Thiago.
Yeah.
Because everything's disguised. I think that's why he's so calm, because he's never going to give you what he's going to do on the ball. And it's almost like he knows from the second he picks it up what he's going to do. So he's so calm in the run. It doesn't really bother me. It
paints the picture before the picture is
so smart.
The canvas is there.
So smart. We've got a proper gem there. And this is why we've only seen him play against Stoke. Right? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But wow.
And how fast is Jeremy Frimpong as well?
Mate,
by the way?
I said that same thing in the group. He's not just fast. He's fast. He's like ridiculously down the wing. He's faster than Connor. We're looking at what the difference is
between
between
them.
Though. Yeah,
because they're different players.
Games. Yeah, we've got a million.
He's an overlapper. Connor's an underlapper at the minute. But Connor strides though when he gets going, like he's going to grow as well. By the way, I know he's quite wiry, but if he gets in the gym and starts working out a bit more,
wing,
he's going to be some player.
Riddled with talent. We are
so 5-0. Rio scores again. Really lovely to. That's his. I know it's a behind closed doors game, but nice to see the boy score, the star boy. Nunes gets a hat trick, and Freddy Chiesa scores.
Freddie Church, lad.
Freddie Church.
That's his name, lad.
That
just
is,
in case
Chiesa
you didn't know.
does mean church. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Freddie Church,
multilingual.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's nice to see him. But then again, a day after that, he's not included in the tour to Hong Kong. So he's been left out. He's expected to leave this summer, as we know. But the travelling squad is as follows: Alisson, Gomez, Endo, Van Dijk, Konate, Diaz, Szoboszlai, Nunes, who will be out there. McAllister, Salah, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Tsimikas, Robertson, Gravenberch, Doak, Freddie Woodman, Mamadashvili, Kirkez, Wirtz, Frimpong, Pesci, not Joe, Rio in Gamoa, as we know, big him up, Miska, the new goalie, Morton, who's linked with West Ham, Connor Bradley, Stevenson, and my other star boy, Trey Nyoni.
Yeah, he's brilliant as well, lad. He seemed
so
like
that's
he was
the
just
squad.
Super comfortable.
26 manner. Are flying out to Asia, or actually they've landed.
Yeah,
they have landed
already.
So let's talk about some big news that happened this weekend and this morning. Hugo Ekitike, right? He's come in for £69 million up front. There's obviously 10 millions in add-ons, which I assume, because of Frankfurt's obviously position of bargaining here, they put pretty easy clauses in to get that 10 mil. So it will be, will he play 30 games? Yes, he will play 30. Will he score at least 15 goals? Yes, he will score at least 15 goals.
Do you know what they are? Have you seen the
No, I'm just guessing, but I'm assuming that they're going to make the clauses quite easy to reach that extra 10 mil. You know what I mean?
But also Liverpool have got to agree on them, right? And
they've got to agree on them.
They've got loads of savviness about them, so they might put some unreachable ones as well in there. Or they might put some appearance ones, which seem a bit too far-fetched as well. Could be trophies. You never know what it actually could be.
Trophies will definitely be one.
Yeah, but I've said this about add-ons, right? I have no problem playing add-ons if you win trophies. It's not my money anyway. Obviously, it's not my
indirectly.
Money. But I've got no problem with Liverpool playing for add-ons if you win a Champions League or a Premier League.
Yeah, because you get that money back.
Like, you've just won it. That's what you've came to do. Cool, here's the extra money for you. Thank you very much. That's mission accomplished, in my opinion. So, like, when people are saying Liverpool have overspent for this player, there's an argument for that because, he's only got one good season under his belt. But 70 million's about right for a striker in this market at the moment. Name me one striker that you can get for under that, really. Mateta, who's as good as him so far off the season that he's just had. Mateta, Wissa, like, there's not many there.
The same price.
It's doing me head in, lad.
And do you know what? Originally, they were after 86 mil.
Yeah.
I know it can go up to 79. But again, that's brilliant bargaining from Liverpool to pay 69 up front when they were quoted as 86 originally. And I think if we'd spent that up front, there's obviously a lot more pressure. I'm not saying he's worth that one day. But 69, yeah, that's about right.
Still under pressure, though.
Oh, no, he's Liverpool's number 9. Yeah, what more? How big a job is that? You can't get much more pressure.
First day he has to score, lad. In his first game, he has to score, in my opinion.
Nunes did that.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah, Fulham away. And he scored before. Nunes, when he joined, right?
Well, maybe
scored 4 in pre-season against Salzburg, I think. Scored 4 in one game. Then he scored a header against City to win us the Community Shield.
I remember that.
Then he did that little flick goal. We were watching that game together. Yeah. And then he did that little backheel flick goal against Fulham in his first Premier League game.
Yeah,
and
but
then he got sent off for a headbutt.
The Fulham one was dodgy, lad. He flicked it and it bounced off a defender.
But he did try it like 2 minutes before, and it was really good. Do you remember?
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see how Ekitike starts. But Hugo is a red. He only ever wanted Liverpool. He rejected Newcastle. How do you think he fits in stylistically to this team that we're building? Because he will be the number 1 striker now for Liverpool. Yeah. Probably takes the number 9 after Nunes goes. Do you think he's a bagsman? Do you think he's going to link the play up? Do you think he runs in behind? His feet are so quick. I've seen so many clips.
Mobile.
So mobile. Can drift off to the left and come in. I mean, Arne Slot obviously wants him to fit into this team. How will he do that?
Arne Slot values transitions and pivots, right? So he likes players. I've seen in one of his interviews that are super mobile, that can get around the pitch, but not just get around it very quickly. We need to transition from defence to attack and hit them on the counter immediately. And you can see it by the type of profiles that he's buying. He's buying Kirkez, Frimy, all these high energy players that can get up and down the pitch so quickly. Hugo is not a bagsman. We haven't bought a bagsman. I guess that's what we were all expecting, right? We want to get somebody that comes in and scores 30 goals a season, 25 goals, nailed on, right? But we're not going to get that. We're getting a ball-carrying striker who's able to create his own chances and facilitate others. That's what we're getting right now. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because when we're getting players like Gakpo, Lucio, Wirtz, Salah, and now Hugo, that's attacking on 4 fronts. Every single one of them players that are 5 fronts, every single player that I've just mentioned there is capable of scoring bags of goals. And I think that's what he's basically doing. He's creating a dynamic football team that can get results from different players and different moments from the individuals. And Ekitike is perfect, mate. He's great. He's a great little player. Where he's going to translate into the Premier League, that's the question for everybody that it doesn't play in the Premier League, right? But so far, what I've seen in his Frankfurt career, great, mate. Scored 15 goals. Not the best, but his ball carrying, the way he operates on the pitch, he looks like he does do runs in behind. He's super dynamic. He's a great player, and also he's a big lad that looks like he can get on the end of crosses, and we do love a back post cross. We love them. So we can just get in there and a little header flying. I'm excited for that. Our attacking prowess is scary. It really is.
It is. No, I'm just excited to see, how he almost overlaps, interchanges positions with the Salahs, we'll speak about Luis Diaz as well. It looks like he wants out, which I still don't believe until I hear him say it myself, because why would you want to leave? But I do like how, this one hasn't taken that long. Obviously, there was interest from Newcastle. We'll speak about Alex Isak in a minute as well. But Ekitike, for me, I guess, is coming in. You might say he's not a bagsman, but I still need 20. I still need 20 from you. I still need 20.
How many did Nunes get in the Prem?
In his first year? I think he got...
in this year.
This year, like 5 or 6.
He's going to get more than that.
Yeah, but...
I would say 15. I'm okay with 15, and then in other competitions, you get an extra 10 or something. Okay. I'm okay with that for your first season.
25 in all comps first season.
I'm okay with that, as long as the others are facilitated in scoring as well, so maybe get a few assists as well.
15 assists.
We're going for a Bobby Firmino here, lads.
You reckon?
100%. He's going for somebody that can facilitate others and score his own goals. He's not just going for a Haaland or a Gyökeres who is in the box constantly and
flat track bully, just
it's not
goals.
This is a mobile, agile team, mate. Yeah. Look at the profiles that we're buying. Like, it's exciting. We're going to play some wonderful football next year. I think we had to see a transition from Klopp's system to Slot's last, and you've seen a lot of stability in that, because he was just trying to work out who's good and who we can trust. But now, I think with his own players, he's going to play exciting footy like this. Like, even watching the Stoke and the game before that against Preston, the passing and the triangles that we were doing.
Triangles, crazy. On the edge of the box, no rush in it. They're just passing it calm. I know it's Stoke.
I know, we get it.
And Preston, right? Let's see AC Milan. That's a big test.
Yeah.
Because we will be putting out a lot of stars in that game.
They've got a lot of time to rest as well before that game, so they should be on full cylinders going. They should be able to play well.
I really can't. But Ekitike, how excited are you Liverpool fans at home, knowing that this fella who is widely touted as the baby Isak, who's the next up? Yes, it didn't work out for him at PSG. But I think he's got a manager here now who believes in him, who wants him. He did join PSG in a time when they were having that Messi, Neymar,
it's also very rare for players to prosper at PSG.
It is. So it really you can't look at that and write him off, which we're not doing. But I look at Isak when he was at Sociedad. I think he scored 12 and then goes to Newcastle and absolutely explodes. Yeah. That's what we were hoping for Darwin Núñez, but it didn't happen unless he's playing against Stoke. That's his first hat-trick for Liverpool as well, by the way.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. He's barely scored a brace for Liverpool, barely. Like it's
Why
more
do we all
just
love him so much?
Because he's just mad.
We just love him.
Just love him. He's just mad.
Scores no goals and we're still like, your sound.
Yeah.
Do me head in, be sound.
So yeah, how excited are you for Ekitike? I can't wait for the old Scouse lads on the Kop to pronounce that name next season. They'll just call him Hugo.
Hugo is going to be. It's the same with Dom, right? No one says the boss lad. They say Dom. Top there, mate.
Also, when we do the Núñez, that could change to Hugo. You'll
see. Wonder what number he's going to get. I mean, we've still got a load of outgoings that we could possibly have as well.
Number 9.
This is why it's getting frustrating for me as well, because everyone's like, Liverpool are spending all this money and the financial fair play rules don't apply to them. They do. The club is just run exceedingly well, but I just think we've been able to be successful over the last 10 years. So we were looking at outgoings with Liverpool at the moment, like Chiesa, 10 mil. Yeah. Lucio, 70 to 80 mil. Yeah. Núñez, 40 to 60, should we say? Ben Doak, mate, 25 million from Nottingham Forest. We're looking at Owen Beck, 10 million. Who else? We got Harvey
Keller
Elliott.
has been sold. Quantz has been
yes,
sold.
Yes, that's 66 million right there. So Elliott, the money that we're going,
plus
we're
we got
spending.
175 million from winning the Prem and the Adidas deal. And even if we bought, imagine we stop our spending right now, right? We've still spent 130 less than what Man City have spent in this 2025. So yes, people can get the quotes up where Jurgen Klopp in 2022 said Liverpool cannot be like them, speaking about Man City and Newcastle. It's not possible. There are 3 clubs in football who can do whatever they want. That was a different era. That was before we won the Prem again, and now we've won it. So there is money available. And also, to match Man City in terms of spending is the very, very minimum Liverpool should be doing to fight for the title, but also try and retain it. Go and spend that money. Act like the big club is what we're doing now.
We are 8th, mate, in the amount of money that we've spent. We're 8th. West Ham, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United are all above us, and we've just won the Prem. I don't know what people want from us. We just won the Premier League without a single signing. It's ridiculous. Well, okay, so they don't see the outgoings. The club is such a savvy, well-run business. It just is. Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, they're just brilliant businessmen. Why do you think we literally got Michael Edwards back? Because without him, we could see there was probably faults here and there, so we got him back.
Apparently, according to TalkSport as well, Liverpool's accepted guaranteed offer for Ekitike is actually less than Newcastle's rejected offer.
This is why it made me laugh,
so
right?
Richard Hughes has done the work there as well.
Newcastle fans, right? Can you stop trying to create a rivalry that isn't there? Because I've seen loads of tweets, yeah. This is a masterclass from Newcastle. We bid to raise the price of Hugo Ekitike, and now Liverpool have just had to pay this a massive amount of money. Actually, you said, we'll give you 70 mil, and he said, no. And then we said, we'll give you 69 mil, and he said, all right, yeah, sound. That's literally what happened.
Ekitike wants to go to Liverpool, not Newcastle.
You're getting rejected left, right, and centre.
By the way, I mean, I was coming out of Oasis last night. The phone was pinging off with all this Isak stuff.
Yeah,
where
maybe.
He didn't travel to Celtic, by the way, where Newcastle lost 4-0 to Celtic in pre-season. Eddie Howe comes out and says he wasn't in the right frame of mind to come, which tells me that 1, his head has been turned, and 2, Liverpool haven't stopped in their pursuit to get him. If we get Ekitike and Isak,
ridiculous.
I might just explode.
Yeah, honestly, that'd be ridiculous. Because
Diaz would have to go for that.
No, that's the point. That's what I was just about to say. We're going to sell Diaz probably for 70, 80 million. And I don't blame him for leaving, by the way, because Liverpool aren't offering him a contract. We've got 3 years left on it. He's going to be 31 by it ends. He wants his big payday. He's in his prime. He's an exceptional footballer. He deserves to be paid good money. But I don't want him to go either. But I understand why he's leaving.
Who would you give the number 7 to then?
Wirtz.
Florian, yeah.
Yeah, lad, he is a number 10 or 7 or
mad pressure for Liverpool, bro.
Wirtz.
Yeah.
Bro, I just feel like he's going to do it. I've never been so excited to watch somebody. I said it. But what were we talking about then before that? Isak, yeah. With the money that we're going to get from Diaz potentially going to Bayern, that's a direct replacement. So Ekitike, the money from Lucho, there we go, sorted. Yeah. So we're not actually spending money again.
Tell him.
It's savvy.
Tell him.
So if we end up spending an extra 120 million on Isak, then we're spending some money. But even so, right now, there's about 240, 260 million pounds potentially coming Liverpool's way just from transfers. That's without our winnings from the Premier League. Yep. It's mad. The club is really well done. And I'm not to say that FSG have been the best owners in the world that have ever been in a football club, but actually, you're looking at it now and you're like, wow. Yeah. Since 2010, we are.
I've just seen the tweet right here, right, and it just sums. Is this the tweet you've just seen from Grizz?
Maybe.
Here's how we can spend another couple 100 million if we choose to do so. Darwin 50, Diaz 70, Harvey 40, Quantz 37, Ben Doak 25, Chiesa 20. He's got Kelleher 18, Simicast 17, Morton 15, Trent 10, Nat Phillips was 3. So that's 200 mil.
Yeah.
So be scared.
Yeah.
Start this season now.
And the 2 seasons, and Kelleher and Quantz, that's 266 million pound. I've added it up this morning. I went through
you've done the maths.
Yeah, I literally did it with Paul this morning. P-Mac, love you, lad. Done it with him. And we were just talking about it. And even like, can we afford another player after that? Even like with Mark Gay, probably get him in as well, to be quite honest, if we wanted him. Don't think that's going to happen. Think that'll be next season. But we could. You never know.
Yeah, so it was David Ornstein that tweeted, Liverpool reached the agreement with Eintracht Frankfurt to sign Hugo Ekitike, 69 fixed, 10 million in bonuses for the 23-year-old.
It's a young team.
But how does that affect Isak? Because if I was Alex Isak right now and I'm seeing Liverpool bringing Ekitike, I'd be saying to my agent, going, listen, I love Newcastle so much and I love the fans, but if there's a chance and I can still get there, I might start booting some balls away in training. I might start trying to force my way out, which I know isn't like him, but bro,
I'm trying to find a place for him to go. That's not Liverpool. That's what I'm trying to do.
Barca. They need a striker as well.
Yeah, I thought that myself. Yes, maybe
eventually, but they can't.
Who have PSG got up front?
At the minute, Ramos. Yeah, he could go there as well. But Isak, for me, I mean, how do you guys think about this in the chat? We'll ask you. Is that deal dead? Is he coming in? I mean, look, there's 5 weeks to go in the window. Eddie Howe is basically putting out to the world his head has been turned.
He's unsettled, yeah.
Right, they've just lost James Trafford as well. He's going back to Man City. That was their banker, really, in terms of goalie.
They were supposed to buy him.
Yeah,
and he's not going.
And now he's going to go back to City because Edison might go Galatasaray. It's mad, bro. And I don't want.
This is what P-Mac was saying this morning. They're getting rejected left, right, and centre by players.
Getting KB'd everywhere.
But I also don't want to see a good keeper go to Man City because he is good at Trafford. I like him.
He's okay. In the Prem for Burnley, he was awful though.
That team that barely conceded about $1 million.
He's good with his feet though as well. P-Mac reporting for duty in the chat. Big up to him. Midnight Toker. Isak is not worth a sausage more than 120. Hold that, you sausage. Your boy Gus. What? The Gus?
Oh my God.
There's only one Gus in my life.
His little paws typing lad. Just mashing the thing.
Isak is not coming. We're keeping Nunes. Just needed Diaz replacement and Gehi or Hato now. I guess obviously Liverpool still do need a centre back. By the way,
Hato.
I wouldn't mind Gehi. Hato, but I'd rather Gehi. Yeah,
I don't. Hato is a left back, centre back. We've got 3 left backs. Get me a solid centre back that's played there all his career.
Also, when Klopp said that, just random one. When Klopp said that, because Hajor in the chat has just said, "Remember Klopp, we spend what we earn." It's a great point. In 2022. We weren't earning that much. We won in the FA Cup in 2022.
Which is like $2
million. We almost
quid.
won the Champions League and we almost won the Prem. So imagine the money we could have had. But in that period, I mean, the 22-23 season was pretty awful, to be honest. We came fifth.
It wasn't awful. That season was, that was the worst when we lost 3-0 to Wolves and that, lad. That was like...
I remember doing the watching.
I bought us, basically went to a few games of Leighton Orient because Liverpool were frustrating me that much. I just needed to see another team win, lad, because it was so
support your local, right?
Yeah, it was right by the mine, so I just went.
But yeah, 2022, we didn't have that money to spend because we didn't earn that much money. But we could have earned it if we won the Champions League and the Prem.
Klopp's had to do everything with nothing, hasn't he?
And that's why he's still the best.
He is,
in my opinion.
We said this before when Klopp left. Like we said, Slot could win 1 million trophies now, and we're still gonna love him. But Klopp will always be our Shankly. He'll always be the one that when we were crap went, come on, lads, and it made us
get
better.
It back up to the top.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. P-Max says, let's not forget during Klopp we upgraded the stadium and the training centre as well.
That's true, lads. He's right. So they spent loads of dough on that. Yep. And do you know what? Have you seen Florian Wirtz's dad said about his decision making to go to Liverpool?
Yes.
Said about all what Slot said and how he envisions him in the team, and that's great. That Slot's done us really well there. But he also said the training facilities were insane. He said they were.
Do you know why he knew that already? Because he went there with Bayer Leverkusen. When we smoked them 4-0 at Anfield, we allowed them to use our training facilities, and guess who was playing for them as well? Jeremy Frimpong.
They both went quite nice.
And when I interviewed Frimpong, I said, like, you know, when you saw the training ground and you saw Anfield, he actually scored in that game. Remember Frimpong? It was offside.
Yeah, I do.
But obviously that was very clever from Liverpool. Oh, you want a training ground? Use ours if you want. Is Florian and Jeremy going to be
there? Yeah, he's
savvy. Sweet. We'll leave a few bits out and nice towels, Egyptian cotton.
We got special butties just for Frimmy and Birds, though. Yeah, extra ham and cheese on them ones, lad.
Oh man, but that was a genius stroke there as well, because they would have come out with Xabi Alonso as well. By the way,
savvy
playing on this training ground, going, wow, it's nice.
Even because we probably did it with Xabi Alonso as well. And went, trying to come to us next season, lad, yeah.
Yeah, and he said, going to me like,
yeah, but you can have them too, lads, yeah. Oh, no problem with that.
And I'll take them off you in about 4 years, if that's all right, to Madrid. Which obviously they want Konate. With that one, I'm starting to get a bit fed up with this one now, because he has come out and said in the past, like, everything is fake that you see, blah, blah, blah. But if you have, and I said it on the show last week, and I'll say it again, if you're thinking with your agent, with your reps, and you're thinking, right, we can leave for free next year, you know, if that comes across your mind, we need to know that, and we need to sell you as soon as possible this window.
Not going to do that. What player in his own interest is going to do that? They wouldn't. Trent knew he was going to Real Madrid about 5 years ago, and he still didn't say it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying he didn't say it, but sign the contract then, or leave.
He's not going to sign a contract, in my opinion. I don't think Ibu Konate is going to sign for Liverpool. I already think that the same thing that Real Madrid do all the time. They spoke to them a few years ago. We've played them about 20,000 times, lad. They probably spoke to them, had a little word here and there, and he's confident to let his contract run out because he's definitely going to go somewhere else, and that somewhere else is probably Real Madrid, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Reality of it.
No,
but Liverpool, I think, is for the same reason won't buy Mark Gay. I think that we'll leave Mark Gay to run his contract down the same as Ibu, and we'll swap them out. Basically, we'll send Konate off to Real Madrid, and we'll get Gay in next year. I think that's.
But we still need a centre back this year.
Yeah, we do. But we need an understudy. We need somebody that's going to come in like Gerald Quansah. I don't know who. It's the difficult one.
There isn't many centre backs from the academy.
I realised this. Me and P Mac were talking about it. Our centre back depth in knowledge is not great. I think we, as a football fans, we tend to focus a lot on the attackers, and that's the exciting thing to watch, right? So when you watch highlights and stuff, you go and watch attacking footballers, so you don't really get to watch a lot of the defenders. I can't really put my money in. You'll have to tell us in the comments, because I'm sure you guys will have perfect names to put down who we can bring in.
Well, Hato is a big name.
I think that we need a defender now, and we need 2 defenders altogether. Centre backs, we've got 3, and 2 of them. I love Ubu. He's a great player. He's definitely going to get injured this season.
Yeah.
I love Joe Gomez, but he's definitely going to get injured this season. Virgil's 33, 34. Lads, we're treading the water here. We need to get centre-backs in.
Prakash says Leone from Parma. Tom says Scalvini at Atalanta. We've got Bastoni from Inter Milan.
No way he's coming to us.
He's a bit old though as well.
Bastoni's a fantastic defender, but there's no way.
And Mikey says, I really don't want another Trent. Konate needs to be clear. But I don't think he will. So we'll keep quiet and wait so he can get the transfer fee from Madrid when he goes. Isak says, I love how quickly Liverpool have done their transfers. No dragging on like other certain big clubs, he says. says, I read an article before saying FSG did the same when rebuilding the Red Sox. They rebuilt the infrastructure and avoided battling the big spenders, then went big when the rivals slipped.
This is it, lads. FSG, right? There's a documentary on Netflix about how they brought the Red Sox back into being a competitive team, and they did exactly what they did with it's the exact same model.
But now it's our turn to do that, and the Red Sox fans are fuming that we're getting all FSG's money.
No, it's not that. It's
now.
Actually that. It's not that. What it is we've built on that platform that they give us, and we've become unbelievably successful. So it's like, wow, this model hasn't just worked. It's exponential growth. We've been insane. Whereas the Red Sox dropped off again. Right. We haven't. We've carried on the success. So it makes sense as a businessman to invest in the club that is more successful. So I'll tell you what the model is. They're quick. They buy fringe players from other teams that haven't done well in the major leagues, and they buy them for cheap, and they give them an opportunity to prosper at their team. And he did it a few times for the Red Sox as well. And that's what Mo Salah was. That's what Sadio Mane was. That's what Bobby Firmino was. It's brilliant, lad.
Unbelievable shout, that. Isak then says, I honestly think we're overpaying for Ekitike. I'll gladly accept that if I'm wrong. Happy Clapper wants 30 goals and assists from Ekitike in his first season.
I understand that. 30, yeah.
I think we said 25.
I said goals, but 30 goals and assists is fine with me.
For a start, it is, yeah. It's not a fan's job to worry about transfer fees.
I agree.
In the chat there as well. Kloppy's a legend. It's still possible to get Isak, says Jack. It's been confirmed that Isak is unsettled, he says. Big up Timothy Parrish, who is a top fan of the Kop TV. He's actually a member, which you can also be. Legend. By the way, 915 viewers right now, live. 915? Which is wicked, you know, because we don't do these lives often anymore, because we're kind of just all over the place. But we should, because they work. So
tell us in the comments if we did lives at 10 a.m. Would you be up for watching it? Personally, I like watching stuff like this when I'm eating food. So 10 a.m, 9 a.m, it's like almost breakfast time if you're getting up and you're going out and doing whatever you're doing. So if you want us to see that, mate, or lunchtime, you can watch it at 12. Let us know.
Yeah, man, let us know. I love doing the lives. You can get a bit of interaction there, and people often ask you stuff that isn't live in the comments, and it's a good place to actually answer
a bit more dynamic,
live,
isn't it?
Dynamic.
I love that word today.
What about her? He says a big hello from Romania. Arna Klopp says, I would watch. 10 a.m. is sound in Niagara Falls, Ontario, says DJ Fears. Yeah, I've been to Niagara Falls.
You've been everywhere,
haven't you? Place. Not everywhere. There's loads of millions of places I'd still need to go to. In Canada, Niagara.
I thought that was America, the natural. I'm so sorry that I thought that was in America. I'm a bad person.
Oh, it's near the border of America.
Okay.
I started off in America and then went there. It wasn't that far away. AGT, the meltdown when you don't get Isak and signed a 95 million euro baby Nunes will be epic, says James Bond.
Listen, we've just won the Premier League.
Have you got some baddies to go and kill?
It's mad, honestly.
James Bond, this sausage.
Mate, we've just won the league without signings. You better be scared for what we're going to do.
That's copism. That's copium if I've ever seen it. Mate, you should have seen Flex and Matisse on the show earlier on DR. Mate, they were like quaking in their boots about this potential getting Isak as well as Ekitike.
I don't think we're going to get him.
I don't think so either. But the
Isak,
thought, and they're like, it's like, look how scared they are at the prospect of us getting him. It makes me, gets me going.
Right now,
I mean?
the team that Liverpool can win the league.
Yeah.
Right now.
If
everyone stays fit, but we need 2 centre-backs. We need one now and one next season or something, but we need centre-backs. That's all I need to focus on right now.
T-Boy says, Liverpool player to watch this season for you guys.
It?
I mean, let's try and not be.
All right, should we do a fringe player?
Obvious, yeah.
A fringe player. Who are we thinking then, lads?
One to watch?
No, can't do Kejas either.
We've not really got any like.
Rio.
There you go. And Trey.
Rio and Trey.
Rio and Trey. I love what I've seen of them both already.
Rio, if he becomes fulfills his potential, mate, wow.
Yeah. Cameron says we got Ekitike.
It's
a tongue twister.
Ekitike.
Ekitekas. That's it.
Yeah?
Ekitekas there. Nick Cross says come to Australia. That is one place I haven't been. I'd love to go there. The MLB spending model is very different because luxury taxes imposed on the biggest baseball teams like the Yankees and the Red Sox. AGT, please focus more on this channel rather than DR Sports. That lot is too deluded.
It's good TV, buddy. People like it.
It's entertaining. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, the delusion is part of it all, mate.
That's the whole thing.
We're all deluded.
We all love that stuff.
I mean? We thought we were getting Jude Bellingham at one point last.
Yeah, I was convinced we were getting Caicedo, Lavia, Bellingham.
I haven't even thought about getting Isak now.
You know, Mbappe. I was pretty sure he was coming at one point as well. But none of it happened, unfortunately. But look where we are. And look where they are now. Yeah. Losers.
Yeah.
I know where I'd rather be.
You know?
Turns you on, eh? Says Benjamin. Yeah, it does. It does. Not like that. In football terms. Shout out to Ty, obviously. AGT, the baddies are in May Pen. You know I went to May Pen in Jamaica. So, you know, I was with my baddie in there, though. So, come on. If Isak hands in a transfer request, I think we'll table 120. This is what we've heard.
Isak's not going to hand in a transfer request.
But why is he not going to Celtic away for pre-season then?
Because his head's being turned.
Okay, but get your minutes in. You still need to prepare for whatever team you're going to play for next season.
It's a discipline thing for Eddie Howe. He's went, your head's being turned. I don't want you in my team. You're going to let us down. I don't want to lose 4-0. And then he lost 4-0.
They lost 4. They could have done with it.
Nah, lads, he's not going anywhere. He's not going to go anywhere next season.
But why do you want a player there that doesn't want to be there, potentially, allegedly?
Because he's an exceptional footballer.
And they're like, we don't care.
Suarez was going to go to Arsenal, weren't he, at one point, and we kept him.
And then Gerrard went, listen, lads,
stop
2 another year, and you go Barca. Forget them.
Yeah. Crap them, you know.
Crap them, like. Ekitike has a great football IQ. Unlike Nunes, Ekitike won't be wandering offside constantly, says Mark.
Do you know what? P-Mac again, honestly, he's a guru, and he said the exact same thing. He just seems like he's always on side. He's watched loads and loads of highlights and whatever else, but it seems like he doesn't get caught off.
Do you know what's going to be really cool? So me and Doyle are going to the Community Shield at Wembley together, August the 10th. We're actually going to be working with TNT, pitch side. And again, I'll see it in Hong Kong, but you're going to see close up Ekitike, Verts. It's such an exciting time, man. I can't even
the new signings that we got
are
Frimmy, Kekas, Verts, and Hugo. These are serious, lad.
Yeah. They are. Someone on Twitter made you laugh before, didn't it? Said, just been the shop, got Ekitike on the back of me shirt, and the tit spelt it backwards.
And if you didn't know, it's the same backwards. Yeah.
Do you know other players that have had that for Liverpool? It is a good quiz. This is a good pub quiz question, this. So players that have played for Liverpool.
That have got the same name.
That have got the same name backwards. You won't get it.
Can't get that.
Shea Ojo.
Ojo, yeah.
And Ozan Kabak.
Kabak. Oh, yeah, remember Kabak, lads? We got him for like a season, and then he went to Norwich.
He was shit.
He was terrible.
But big him up. Bajcetic is a good shout. Yeah, he's still on the books, man. You know how big of a fan I was of this kid.
We've got too many.
But he's injured again. He's just had surgery again.
No, he hasn't.
He's not travelled to Asia either.
He's not going to...
it's sad,
we've got too many of these. We've got Tyler Morton. We've got
Tyler Morton's a baller as well.
Yeah, and we've got Harvey Elliott, who's bad. He's a bit better than them and he's a bit older, but he's still in the same bracket. We've got too many of them.
Liverpool are bossing this league, says FBS Goat. Ekitike is going to be a Peter Crouch regen.
No problem with that. Peter Crouch is boss. He's
I love
tall,
Crouchy.
he's tall.
We signed him 20 years ago the other day, you know, Crouchy. The baddies are here in Compton, in football terms, says Gabriel Garcia.
Somebody from Compton watching our stream.
And Australia, and Stoke.
What? There's someone from Compton?
Yeah. Gabriel. Big him up.
That's
Who else wakes up in the middle of the night working out formation, says Jonesy lad.
Me?
Probably not formations.
Do you know yeah, I've done it, lad, and I've been thinking about
4 a.m. You've just gone,
yeah.
Are we going to go with the 4-3-2-1 or 4-3-3?
Yeah, exactly.
Doyle, go back to sleep.
3 at the back.
I'll go back to sleep, mate.
I feel like...
have a think,
because look at our centre-back depth, lad, and you're seeing, right, I don't know why, but Dom Szoboszlai was put in right back, and we also seen Robbo in the Preston game in centre-back. He's working something out there, mate.
He's trying to do something. He's cooking. He's cooking. We've got Charlotte watching from Swansea. We've got the FBI watching from one of my favourite cities in the world, Bangkok. Big up to Bangkok each and every time. Super chat from Ali A. AGT, what has Matty been saying on Isak? Well, I can read it out. Because he has been so... The phrase is cocksure. That's not, you know, I'm not being funny there.
I mean, he's right. In my opinion, I feel he's right to say that Isak's not going to
but let me just...
But he did say he's gone a bit quiet. Hugo Ekitike and Isak together. So
yeah, so that was a load of rubbish.
That didn't happen.
But he did say, I think it was yesterday, he said it's the first time he's felt actually not confident that he's now going to stay. So I think the confidence levels are starting to go down a little bit.
He'll go next season, in my opinion. Yeah, it might not be Liverpool, but he'll go. They're not going to... Footballers have a very limited shelf life. They really do, and he's 25 now. What?
This is a good one. Little question for you. Tom says, I saw a report with us linked to Fikayo Tomori for 12 million to boost the homegrown quota. Would you take him? 12 mil? Won the league with AC Milan? I mean, he'll be in Hong Kong. And by the way, obviously Newcastle are at the Hong Kong Football Festival as well. So Liverpool and Isak will be in Hong Kong at the same time. So will there be any little knocks on the hotel door?
They're just going, hi, how are you?
Yeah. Do you fancy a little bevy? Big up Riyadh, who says love from Mauritius. What a beautiful place that is. Isak will be so settled at Liverpool, says Double M. It's been an anxiety-fueled speculation for Newcastle fans, says Tim. It has.
He's going to go at some point. The club is not big enough to hold players like him. Sorry, in my opinion, I don't think they are. Maybe he'll stay, but I can't see him being 26 next year and then wanting to win Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. He's already been part of your growth. He's helped you win your first trophy in 70-odd years.
Yep.
So he's done his part for the club, in my opinion, for Newcastle. And I think he'll think that in his own mind. It's time for him to go and play for himself. And that's at a big club. He wants to win a Champions League. He wants to win big cups. That's just the way it is. Sorry.
Yep. Hagar is watching from Joburg in South Africa. Pranav from India. Rieg Gio is watching from Albania.
All over the world. Maybe
Tom is watching from Koh Samui. That's like one of my favourite places in the entire world. That's where I got engaged in February. Koh Samui in Thailand.
It's cool that we have so many people from around the world. I feel very privileged.
Honestly, it's unbelievable. Oh, the Scouse GK is in the chat.
Yes, Joe!
Hello, lads. Miss you. Well, actually, aren't you on the pod on Monday?
Is he?
Has he got back to us on that? Because I'm obviously not going to be here.
If you want to come on the pod on Monday, come on the pod on Monday, bro.
This could be you next week, Joe. And
great.
It could be live as well. And I know you like that, but I know he might be going to America.
I seen him kicking a footy on his
I saw
thing.
That.
So happy for you,
well
lad.
Done, lad.
So
that
happy.
Is a strong mental journey that he's had to go through, man.
I've been texting him throughout it, just saying, carry on, lad, carry on. He's doing really well.
He's really put the work in.
But he's done it. He's super intelligent, lad. We already know about Martial eyes. He holds himself really well. But he's done his recovery journey as good as you can possibly do. It's really difficult. I've had it myself. He hasn't messed about. He hasn't went too early. He's really bad patience. So good on you, lad, because it's a mental battle.
He's kicking footballs again.
Yeah, when you play football as much as me and him do, like, it's our life. If I can't play footy, believe me, I'm going to be depressed. Like, genuinely upset. So it's right, Joe, lad. Glad to see you kicking a footy again, mate.
Love to see you back in the game, man. The best YouTube keeper.
In my opinion, yeah.
And he's only been a keeper for like 3 years
he's
or something. He's
just a good footballer, even on field. He strikes the ball really well. He's a good footballer.
I mean, we actually, when you're ready, bro, we'll have to do what we did last year and go for a kickabout.
What we want to do, and you'll have to tell us in the comments, we want to start a proper team. We want to do like a 7-a-side, 5-a-side team Kop TV
Kop
one,
TV FC.
and get the lads in there and just film that. I would love to do that as part of my content.
Centre back.
Would you watch that? Tell me if you watch that, because I want to know in the comments, is that worth us doing? Because it's going to be a lot of effort, but I would love to drive that, and yeah, it's all down to you guys if you want to watch it.
If you want to set that up and start organising it, go for it.
Get some of the lads in there. There's some good footballers in here, believe me.
Yeah, man.
You'd be surprised.
Willem says, watching from Spain, sprinkled with a bit of Dutch, hence the name. Big up. My fave podcast after the Big Six. Big up the Big Six.
The Big Six is boss.
Big Six is one of my favourite podcasts.
Yeah, same.
So big up Riyadh for that. You're right, la, from Frimpong to Isak in Hong Kong, and it's a wrap, says Mikey.
You'll trade one accent for the other lads. Ours is better.
Pittsburgh in the house, says Ike. Appreciate the content, lads, from Beer City, USA, in the Grand Rapids.
Beer City?
I didn't even know that existed, mate.
Boss.
We are global out
America's
here, man.
ridiculously, we can't fathom how big that country is.
Yeah, T-Boy says that would be class. I'd watch that. That would be a great watch.
Sound.
Lads, good morning. Missed the stream. Well, you're watching it now. And also, how are we feeling with the summer window, plus getting that deal with Adidas? You know, I think we fly to Hong Kong with Nike, and we come back with the 3 stripes.
Nike have almost been like reluctantly letting us go. It's really painful for them.
But they must have packed all these kits and that to go on this plane with, no? Oh, actually, I think I'm getting it wrong.
No,
we play on the 30th.
Yeah, you're wrong, lad.
Yeah, and actually, it's the first. So the first time we see that kit will be at Anfield when we play Athletic Bilbao.
I will be buying the first kit.
Is that on a Monday?
The third kit and the goalie kit. Have you seen our goalie kit, the firm? Because it's beautiful. It's all black, lad, with just white straps. I mean, it's so not confirmed, right? But this is just like leaked things that we've seen and all that.
Imagine Marshy in that.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, man.
Little bit of
hey, lads, all the way from Cape Town. Big up to Denzel. Thanks, lads. Really appreciate it, says Scouse GK. What do you think about the speculation around Rodrigo?
Do you know what? I've not really seen a bucket load of him play football, mate. He doesn't get started for Real Madrid, but I don't think that's fair to say that he's not a good footballer, because Real Madrid, PSG, Man City, these teams, Liverpool, they're difficult to get into when you've got people like Mbappe and Jude Bellingham and world-class players. Where's he going to find his place there? He's not going to. So what do we think about it? Not really super excited about it. I think we could do with another winger if Diaz goes. But really, all I want to focus on is centre-back.
Yeah,
we've got enough attacking depth, I think, right now.
And midfielders.
Yeah, we've still got Gakpo as well. Gakpo's still there. We've got Verts who can play on the left and the centre. You know,
we're just going to cook so much.
But if we do get rid of, in my opinion, if we do get rid of Nunez and Diaz, we do have to get someone in.
Yeah.
We have to.
Or give Rio a shot. Like 10 games?
I would say,
why not?
Yeah.
He's ready, man. Trust me, he's ready.
He looks good, doesn't he?
He's ready. I saw him play against Accrington Stanley, and these are 32-year-old big lads just kicking lumps out of him.
Can't catch him.
And it was like, and I'm not surprised they haven't put out the clips of him absolutely twisting up Trent when he was there.
Yeah, because they're like, we can't do that to anybody.
Put his feet down if we do that. Yeah, literally, man. And he is almost 13 as well, man. Hey, guys, all the way from St. Lucia in the Caribbean, you never walk alone, says Donovan. Right. Definitely is right. Look at Rodrigo's creation stats. He's off the charts, and that's mostly playing out of position. He'd be an incredible signing, says Double M. And One Tam says, Scouser from Kenya here.
Legend.
Hi, lads. Looking forward to the upcoming season. Do to them what they do to us. We should make an offer of 50 mil for Rodrigo. Yeah. Sell Nunez and Diaz, bring Isak and Rodrigo in, and we are flying, says Jordan. I don't know who.
That's another thing, by the way. I do not want them to take Trent offers for free and then Ibu for free and then us give them 50 million for a winger they don't want.
Yeah.
No. And simply because of that, I don't want Rodrigo. I'm out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out?
I'm out.
Dragons Den?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm not doing it, lad. They're not getting nothing off us anymore, lads. They can't have it. They're not allowed.
They will.
I can't. No.
That's what they do.
That's what
they do. They've done it again.
I'm not having it. Yeah. Not having it. And I think, you know what, Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards as well, they're savvy enough to go, do you know what? No. F yous. I'm not giving you any money off us. Yeah. No way.
Fair enough. How can we fit Gakpo or Diaz in if we sign Isak? I mean, it's just... do you feel like this season, the coming up season, more than ever, all the teams have gone, right, we need 2 wicked players in every single position? I feel like before you'd have one guy that's like unreal in that position, but everyone is now saying like we need 2 or 3 in every position now.
2 reasons. Pep, your fault. Yeah. for having so many good players in your team.
Yeah.
And 2, they're playing 1 million games.
Yeah.
100 million games. Players are going to get injured. Players are going to get fatigued. They need as much quality as they can possibly get. And Liverpool are doing that right now. We had it last season in a few positions.
Cole says, I feel the same. Tell them to piss off.
Honestly, they're not getting nothing out of us. I think Liverpool last season seen the best versions of Gakpo and Diaz, in my opinion, because they were both in the same position.
Yeah,
brought out the best in them. That was the best seasons they've had for us, in my opinion.
Willem's got a question for you. Doyle, if this summer is what we think it will be and Ibu still wants to leave, then in my opinion, good riddance. Our project is so much more appealing than his Madrid project currently.
Absolutely. That's what I said, right?
That's why I go back to why would Diaz want to leave, but they don't want to offer him a new contract,
Which
so
is
I hear
fair.
that.
That's
but
totally
we want
fair.
to offer Konate a new deal.
You can't expect football players to want to play in the same football club for their entire career. The only thing that's as constant in football is the fans. We and you will support Liverpool forever until we die, right? Players are not like that. He's going to look somewhere else and his head's going to get turned because, as I said, there's only a very short lifespan for them. And if we're being honest, he's pretty much won it all with us, hasn't he? He hasn't won a Champions League, but he can probably do that with Real Madrid, right? Let's not pretend they're not a good team. They're a fantastic team, and everybody wants to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona in their life. Trent's just left as he's a Scouser, so don't want to hold no bad blood towards him because similar to Isak, he's done what he could in the time that he's been with us. He's been fantastic, and so fantastic that we would like to give you another contract for 5 years. You don't want it. That's business. Let's get the next one in. I don't want to give him any hate. Do you get what I mean? But I am disappointed that he doesn't want to sign because he's a quality footballer and he's also a great personality in the club. And also, just one little thing. I love when he tackles in the ground and everyone goes, "Ooh!" I love that. That's like part of our little idiosyncrasies.
He's so good at recovery. He's making up for Trent's mistake half the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Facts, Doyle
But
says,
if we get Gay in, I'm okay. Gay is a phenomenal centre-back and he's exactly what Liverpool would need. Yeah. He's young as well.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Right, we're going to call it a day there. Big up to Doyle. Big up to you guys in the chat. Over 900 of you watching. How many likes? 250 likes? I mean, really?
Just like it on the way out.
Just press the like button. It's literally free. Doesn't cost you a penny. But also, if you're enjoying the show, and I can see in the comments that you are, right, why wouldn't you just chuck a little like?
It's one of them, though. I watch loads of stuff and forget to like it. So if we just prompt you to do it, please do it. But that would be great. Honestly, it makes a massive difference for us and our viewing.
Algorithm, as the FCM
which helps us with funding and everything else in between.
Interviews,
and then it helps us bring more stuff to you and do what we love to do.
For free, by the way. I'll say it again. So, right, big up everyone who's been with us in the comments the whole time. Big up to Doyle, as always. And don't forget, this time, in 2 days, I'll be midway in the air, 30,000 feet up high, going to Hong Kong for the Hong Kong Football Festival. Liverpool versus AC Milan. I can't wait to get out there. If you want to find a little bit more about the festival, we have dropped that link for you in the chat. To learn a little bit more about it, because the content that we are going to be coming away with, I'm taking a top cameraman with me as well, so just be ready. That's what I'm going to say. So make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already, and if you've enjoyed the pod on the way out, show us, jump in the chat, leave your comments and all the hot Kopics that we've spoken about today. Is that Isak deal still alive? With 5-6 weeks to go in the window, and Ekitike, Hugo is a red. Doyle, any final words?
It's going to be an exciting season. Get ready. Content-wise, football-wise, everything. Just get ready.
Get ready.
Please.
All good. Guys, we'll see you. I won't be on next Monday's pod because I'll still be travelling back, but hopefully Scouse GK and Doyle will be live in the studio. If not, it'll probably just be yourself.
And it's okay.
And we'll go live again.
Yeah, no problem.
Because you can answer all the chats and stuff. And hopefully there's even more news to talk about. And hopefully I actually interview some of these players.
That'd be cool.
In Hong Kong as well. So
Cool.
Trust me, I'll do my best. See what we get for you. But guys, you never walk alone. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.